I got a feeling for you.
What's up, beautiful people, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal and this is Bond Book Reviews, and today I'm just going to be running you through what I'm planning on reading for the Whateverthon in June. So if you're unfamiliar with this readathon, I will have it linked down below so you can go and check it out, but it is hosted by an amazing booktuber that if you didn't participate last time, you truly missed out. This readathon is amazing because it is literally whatever you want-a-thon. You read whatever you want. The prompts are so broad. You can fill as many or as little of the prompts as you want to. It is all about just having fun. However, if you are more competitive, there is a more competitive side to it as well, which is fantastic. I will have the announcement video linked down below so you can go and check it out. But I just wanted to run through the team I'm choosing, the prompts that I am filling, and what I'm planning on reading for those prompts. Now, if you have already seen my pick pong video for the month of June, you would know that I am going to be mood reading in the month of June. Now, my prompts still need to be fulfilled, like I still need to fulfill the 5 prompts, but I can read whatever I want, get it? Whatever-a-thon, ha ha ha, in the month of June to fulfill those prompts. However, I am also participating and co-hosting in a readathon called Not Safe for Workathon. If you have not heard my announcement video about that, that will be in the cards below and also linked down below, so you can go check that out. But yes, the plan is to participate in that, but also mood read for pick pong and fulfill the prompts for whatever you want-a-thon, because why the hell not do all of these readathons when you're also going to have a baby? Hence why I am pre-filming this and batch filming a whole bunch. So if you feel like you're seeing my face looking exactly the same a lot recently, I do apologize, but it's the only way that I'm getting this shit done. Hence why I'm filming when it's pitch black outside with crappy lighting and my hair a mess, because it's the only way to do things. So I am going to be joining Team Shelf Slayers for the Whatever You Want-a-thon. So my bingo board looks like this. And I can pretty much fulfill any bingos I want, but my plan in a competitive nature is to try and fulfill the whole board because I can't help myself. I want to fulfill all 30 prompts of Not Safe for Workathon and the entire bingo board of Whatever-a-thon because I like a challenge. It probably won't happen, but this is how I would do it if I was going to. So for borrow a book, I borrow a lot of my audiobooks from Libby or Scribd, things like that. So that is going to be what I do, is I borrow one of the audiobooks of the books I'm listening to throughout the month from there. So that's going to be my borrowed book. The next one we have is the and of that one. Pretty much I'm going to be reading Emperor of the Vampire because I already need to read that for Not Safe for Workathon anyway, so I figured why not double up. For under 300 pages, I'm going to be reading Barbarian's Heart because I'm already reading that for the Not Safe for Workathon as well. A lot of these are being read concurrently for the 2 different readathons. Cozy reading time is pretty much just snuggle up and read a book, which I'm already doing for, you guessed it, Not Safe for Workathon. These readathons are really good at being able to be kind of both done at the same time. So if you are thinking about participating in one or the other, you can probably do both. For recently hauled, I'm going to be reading Spin the Dawn because I hauled this from a secondhand shop for $6 2 weeks ago. So it's recently hauled. I did a random color wheel and the color that came up was pink. So for my thing, it is going to be pink on the cover, and for that I'm going to be reading Girl of Paper and Fire. As you can see, she's got like pinky purpley hair, and we are going to claim that because it's the only book I'm reading this month that has any kind of pink on it. For on a previous TBR, we're going to be doing Empire of the Vampire because you can double up on prompts. Editing Crystal here. I realized I skipped 3 prompts remaining on the bingo board, which were join the 48-hour readathon, which is a given. I'm going to do that. Spooky book, which will probably be the thriller that I choose to read for my TBR that I have to read. And favorite genre, my favorite genres are thrillers or fantasies, and I have both of those on my TBR, so I will hit those. I just completely forgot to mention them as I was doing this TBR because I was madly rushing to film it late at night one night. So yes, I will still be hitting those 3, and that is my plan on how to do it. Guilt-free activity is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm just going to do something for myself during the month of June that leaves me not feeling guilty, whether it be a paint by numbers, some cross stitching, drink a cup of tea, go eat some chocolate. I don't know, we're gonna do something. For hybrid genre, I wasn't really sure how hybrid they were expecting me to go, but Maddie is very, very cruisy. So whatever you want-a-thon, she kind of was like, read whatever you want as long as it kind of fits it. So I feel like a lot of these that I'm reading would fall under that like hybrid genre. Like Girl with Paper and Fire, I know is a fantasy, but it's probably got like a hybrid fantasy something in it. Us Against You is contemporary, but it's also romance. I don't know. I know that I'm also going to be reading Barbarian's Heart, which is a sci-fi romance, so that's pretty hybrid to me. So I think I'll hit that somehow at some point with one of the books I read. For different format, I'm going to be reading Heartstopper Volume 4 so that I can finally finish out that series. I have seen the TV series, loved it. It was amazing. It was fantastic. And I'm very excited to finally finish the season of graphic novels that are currently available. So number 4 is what I'm going to be reading for that. For one word title, I am going to attempt to read Inkheart. If Inkheart doesn't work and get on here, Heartstopper will still hit this prompt. But I really want to reread this. It was my favorite book as a child, and with me getting ready to have a baby, I would love to reread this. And I have had it on a previous TBR as well, so it does also hit that previous TBR prompt if I don't get to the big chunker of Empire of the Vampire. So that's also going on there. For Host's Fave, Heartstopper Volume 4 is Gav's fave, so that does hit that. Join the Sprints, that's a given. I'm definitely going to do that unless I'm in hospital delivering my baby. I will be on those sprints like regardless. Continue a series, Barbarian Heart is continuing a series, so that hits that one. First Letter, Last Letter. So this one is a fun one, but I think it should work. So if I read Girls with Paper and Fire and then read Empire of the Vampire, that should work because the last letter of Girls with Paper and Fire is an E, and the first letter of the new title is Empire of the Vampire is E, so that works. Purple on the cover is going to be Girls of Paper and Fire because although she has pink hair, there is purple on this cover. The lighting here is really not doing it justice, but if you have seen this, you can see there's purple. Like it's purple pink, it's there, I'm clowning it. And if worse comes to worse, I've got to read Assassin's Blade 2 and she has a purple thing. So either way, purple on the cover will be fun. Poll. I will just chuck a poll up sometime during the month and be like, should I read this or this next? And then whatever wins will be what I read. So that'll happen. Least genre read. For this, I'm going to be doing contemporary because I don't read a lot of contemporary books. And I'm going to be reading The Last Phone Call from Heaven, which is from the author of The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Weird considering I don't read a lot of contemporary, but I have not read this one and I finally got a copy of it and I am excited to read it. I hope I'm not disappointed, but yes, that is going to be what I put on there for the least read genre. Weapon on the cover, we have the Assassin's Blade because she's literally holding blades in her hand, so that counts. A 2021 release, Empire of the Vampire. Have you seen how many times I've put this book on here? I'm forcing myself to read it. If I hit it too many prompts with it, I'm forcing myself to read it, and that's the plan. And then to complete a personal goal, I'm going to be having a baby in the month of June, and that's a pretty damn personal goal of mine. I've always wanted to be a mother, so I'm counting that as my ticking off personal goal in the month of June for Whatever You Want-a-thon. So there you have it. That's what I'm going to try and do for Whatever You Want-a-thon. Thank you so much, Maddie, for hosting such an amazing readathon again. I'm so glad that I could be a part of it. You have some amazing co-hosts. It's going to be a whole world of fun and I'm super, super excited to be a part of it for as long as I can until baby comes along and robs me of my time and I probably don't get hardly anything done, but that is totally fine. Now, if you have made it this far through all of my ramblings and you don't have anything to say in the comments, then you can drop a sword emoji in the comments down below. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already because I'd love to have you join the fam. And until next time, guys, have a great weekend and happy reading. Bye.
I got a feeling for you. I could easily wake up to